Welcome to the seniors edition of KANG TV News. I'm Julia.
And I'm Drew. Graduation is just 6 days away, counting today.
Graduation takes place next Thursday at Alaska Airlines Arena on the UW campus. The ceremony begins at 12:30, but doors open at 11:30, and that's when students should arrive.
Here are a few important things seniors should know. Arrive dressed in your cap and gown, and dress professionally under the gown. Do not bring any bags. There is nowhere safely to stash them. Guests may bring bags, but UW has a clear bag policy, so they will not allow regular backpacks, purses, or any other non-clear bags.
Everyone may bring empty water bottles and fill them once you get inside. There are no tickets for graduation. There's plenty of room for everyone. But if someone needs ADA seating, the student should fill out the form on the senior graduation section of the LWHS website. You can also find the link for the live stream of the graduation there.
I'm Bianca.
And I'm Chloe. If you haven't completed your Zello, you're running out of time.
The deadline is this Friday, June 9th. Remember, Zello is a graduation requirement, so get it done.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Miles. Are you taking part of the senior walk? Make sure you arrive at your elementary school at least 15 minutes before the walk begins. Here's a look at the times for each school.
Give yourself plenty of time to get here to school, and take it into account the possibility of traffic and trouble finding parking space.
I'm Dylan. Here's a yearly tradition we started 4 years ago for KANG TV's senior newscast.
Many LW teachers and staff members shared their own senior photos along with their schools and graduation years for a very special video.
Could use some silence back to you. I'm alive to all your little lies I've been lied to, and you don't really care what I've been through, and all these little things back to you. And silence will help me think it through. And your flags caught up in my hair, and the signs of I don't really care. And I've seen the ways that you will be soon, but I could use some silence back to you.
Cheer on the following students who are headed to the National History Day competition in Maryland.
Please send your good wishes to Adi Hurwitz, Lucas Blatt-Phillips, Kira Isaacson, Kendall Rice, Tara Barbajong, and Hallie Jones.
A group of AP Gov students, which includes several seniors, is leaving its mark on LW and the state.
They recently told us about the bills that have become state law. Take a look.
So what was your bill and did it pass?
The bill that I was working on was the so-called dinosaur bill, which was a bill proposed a few years ago by a bunch of third graders, where they had discovered that there had only been one dinosaur fossil discovered here in Washington. So they asked if they could make that dinosaur into the official state dinosaur, and just this year it passed. So we officially have a state dinosaur.
I lobbied for a bill that concerned access to reproductive health care and gender affirming treatment in Washington state.
Did it pass?
Yes. We focused on the 1134 bill, which was establishing a 988 hotline.
And then, we also worked on 5120, which was establishing 24-hour crisis relief centers for like a similar problem.
And both bills passed the Washington State Legislature.
Our bill was about legalizing psilocybin services for therapeutic purposes.
For people older than 21 years old.
Yes, it's been signed into law now. It will go into effect in July. Our bill was about free lunches for grades K through 12. After all of us submitting written testimonies on different subjects of this bill, it got passed only through K through 8.
So our bill was basically trying to abolish the discriminatory pricing that happens for products that are marketed towards different genders. So like the example that people always think of is like a blue razor will cost way less than a pink razor, which is marketed at women versus one that's marketed towards men. So basically the point of our bill was to make that illegal in retail stores in Washington.
And how was the bill finalized?
Well, the problem is that the bill actually did not pass. The way it works is in AP Gov, we presented the bill to Senator Dingrove, and then she picked it up and she introduced it in the Senate.
Yeah. And so then once the bill got to the Senate, it went through committee and then actually went through a couple different committees, and it did pass in the Senate. But then after it passes in the Senate, it has to go all the way through the House. So it starts again at the beginning of the House committee, and then it goes through, and it didn't finish in the House. And so therefore it did not pass.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, so unfortunately it didn't pass, but next legislative session, if any of you guys are looking to do AP Gov next year, this might be a bill that you might want to work on because it's ongoing and it might pass next year.
Yeah.
Here's another win for LDUB's green team. Last week, they spoke with the district's nutrition services group about the need to switch away from plastic forks, spoons, and containers, and add more durable and reusable items like silverware. The district agreed, and starting tomorrow, you'll see silverware in the lunchroom. Make sure you drop off these forks and spoons in the bins near the waste stations in the commons. The green team also needs your support to run the waste stations. Use this QR code to sign up for a 15-minute shift.
Each week, leadership students have spotlighted LGBTQ plus activists here on the KANG TV News.
This week, they feature actress and comedian Rosie O'Donnell. She hosted the Rosie O'Donnell Show from 1996 to 2002 and has appeared in many films.
Rosie identifies as a lesbian woman. She has worked to raise millions of dollars for charity organizations, some of which she started herself.
Tonight, stick around LDUB for an evening of great music.
The LWHS Jazz Ensemble and Lyric Choir are performing at the LWHS Theater tonight, starting at 7. As with other concerts, admission is free.
Will you be at LDUB next year? If so, check out this opportunity to travel to England next summer on a Literary Roads tour with Miss Gamache and Miss Colt.
Here are just a few of the activities you'll enjoy. A workshop with and a performance from the Royal Shakespeare Company, a Harry Potter studio tour, including a behind-the-scenes tour of how the movies were made, a bike tour around London, a visit to Windsor Castle, and more.
If this sounds appealing to you, join an interest meeting on Zoom on June 8th. Scan the QR code or email the address on your screen for more information.
Over the past 4 years, KANG TV student leaders have been elected by classmates.
At the end of each year, the outgoing officers pass the mic to their replacements.
Finally this week, a special edition of KANG Q.
Sienna, Amara, Landon, and Colt caught up with LDUB seniors for some words of wisdom.
Hey guys, this is our senior broadcast, KANG Q.
Xavier, what is some advice you give rising seniors?
Go to Running Start.
go to Running Start. I mean, talk to people. The staff here is great. Make those connections. Take the time to really, if you haven't done it already, like invest in 1 or 2 good friendships and just stick with it. You're not done yet. Graduation isn't until June of your senior year, so keep up those grades. Keep applying for scholarships. You have so much potential, and I'm proud of you.
All right, thank you.
What's some advice for incoming seniors?
Go to all the football games and show up to class as much as possible and have lots of fun at all the events.
Yeah. What's some advice for incoming seniors?
Just don't get senioritis.
What is one sentence that sums up your senior year?
Senioritis.
What is some advice you give to an incoming senior?
Skip your classes.
What's your advice for incoming seniors?
Parking visitor or staff. It's a good one.
Heard it here first.
What's your advice for incoming seniors?
If you're gonna be late to class, might as well be late with some food.
That's facts. What's your favorite senior year memory?
During spring break when we all went on our senior trip to Cabo. Me too.
What is some advice you give to rising seniors?
I'd say enjoy your time, it's limited, and don't care what others think of you.
Good answer.
What's a word that sums up your senior year?
Decent.
Heidi, what is your favorite memory from your senior year?
I would say when I pulled up to LDub and I had to give CPR to a kid who drank too much and scored a 3.2 on the breathalyzer. All-time high.
Thank you.
Hey guys, this is your KANG team signing off. Yeah!
And that's it for this week's Kang News. Thanks for watching. I'm Dylan.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Miles.
I'm Bianca.
And I'm Chloe.
And this has been
KSBN.
I'm Julia.
And I'm Drew. We're all seniors signing off for the final time. It's been a pleasure to bring you the news over the past 4 years.
See you at graduation, and until then,
Go Kangs!